The weight of the law enforcement badge doesn't disappear when the shift ends. One Urbana police officer is recalling a case from almost 6 years ago that still haunts him till this day. It was a moment he will never forget.
Drop the gun! You're gonna get shot! Drop the gun! Hey, is anyone in here? Get out! Get on the ground!
Put your hand on me, let it go. We got you, sir.
It's a dangerous job that takes courage.
I need you guys to go over here so we can help him. Jordan!
First responders, time and time again, putting their lives on the line.
Was there any moment that you felt this isn't going to end well for me?
Yeah, the first moment when I turned the corner and saw him with a gun in his hand, I thought, this is going to end bad. This is going to be a shooting.
Law enforcement saving the day when other times they sacrifice losing one of their own.
This is a sad moment. We are hurting. We pay tribute to these exemplary men whose lives were taken only because they chose to serve.
As we honor our local law enforcement officers and remember those who have died in the line of duty.
First responders may receive recognition for their life-saving efforts.
People don't get recognized for what they do every day. Having recognition for that certainly helps, and it helps to foster the mission of the organization.
But they still carry the lasting trauma of the job.
The ultimate reason we do this job is we want everybody to be safe and have a fair shake, and that's really what my goal is when I put on the uniform every time.
WCIA3 is highlighting stories of the incredible heroes behind the badge. Their daily sacrifice to protect the community ensures others can live safely. Here's one story from the Urbana Police Department.
It was a gorgeous day. It was sunny. It was the middle of the afternoon. When I started my shift, I had no idea that was something I was going to be walking into.
It's summertime in Urbana's Crystal Lake Park.
I got dispatched to a person that thought they saw another person near Crystal Lake Park with a gun.
Urbana police officer Matthew McKinney is the first on scene. He's by himself.
So we were circulating the area, and I happened to be the first one to see a group of 2 males, and when they locked eyes with me, one of them with a backpack immediately started running. I chased after him. We started kind of over near the park pavilion area, kind of like over that way generally, and then he ran this way. We went behind this house.
Then he runs into a situation no officer ever wants to encounter.
I took my time as I got to the corner of a building, and as I was turning that corner, I saw wound up being a 14-year-old kid, which breaks my heart, with a gun in his hand. And so I came out of my holster and pointed in at him.
The two only a few yards away from each other. Officer McKinney is hiding behind the corner of the building with his gun in hand.
Was there any moment that you felt this isn't going to end well for me?
Yeah, the first moment when I turned the corner and saw him with a gun in his hand, I definitely had a moment of thinking like this is going to end bad. This is going to be a shooting.
McKinney hoping the teen will drop the gun.
Luckily, I took an extra second to take a breath and yelled for him to put it down. He threw it in the bushes, and then I was able to catch up to him, and I holstered my weapon and caught up to him, was able to get him on the ground and get him into handcuffs. And I just remember like a sigh of relief coming over me, like, oh my gosh, I don't have to shoot this kid.
At what point did you realize this is not an adult, this is a teenager that I'm dealing with, and I have teens at home? It
wasn't until we talked to him and got his information that I realized quite how young he was. This young man looked like an adult.
McKinney, not only a father of 3, but also spends his free time coaching teen sports.
I love sports, I love coaching, and I always try and find a way to blend the two together. My love for sports really bleeds into how I navigate this job and profession.
Even after coming close to a near-death situation, he took the opportunity to mentor the 14-year-old.
I was able to talk to him, I was able to talk to his mom, and just really go over how dangerous that whole situation is, and quite frankly, too, I explained to him like the situation he put me in, the things that I have to deal with or would have had to deal with if I would have shot him.
In a moment that demanded swift action, McKinney narrowly avoided a potentially deadly outcome, marking one of the closest brushes with death he's ever faced.
Those are the kind of moments where I always kind of boil back down to police work is dangerous, but it's also just very challenging because no situation is the same.
McKinney continues to use his passion for mentoring young teens daily in his career and even on his own time. These pictures are just a few examples of the positive impacts he makes outside of work. As teen violence continues to be an issue in Central Illinois, law enforcement hopes a story like this makes the younger ones think twice.